Hear ye, and welcome to the number one listened to podcast in Lake County, the Abraham Drinking Podcast. We are coming to you live right here from the Lincoln Lounge right here in Mentor, Ohio. This is a show where we will talk about random bullshit for the next hour to an hour and a half. We are uncensored, unedited, and no holds barred, covering anything and everything from beer to bitches, rags to riches, sports to courts, bars to cars, music to movies, just about anything and everything. Please follow us across all social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. You can also find us on all listening platforms such as Spotify, Apple Podcast, and
iHeartRadio.
As always, I'm the sexy Grusky George Gruscombe alongside Squirt. No, it's Scallywag, Squirt Scooter, Big Booty Judy, the Wild Man Edward Scully. And she goes by one name and one name only, Tree.
See, I feel like you guys need to do like a tree. Whenever you go tree, I just feel like it's not as
Yeah,
fun.
it sounds like Frankenstein's monster is trying to speak.
Yeah, like you guys are booing me or something.
Yeah, but it's like all the best names in sports get booed.
One name, 4 letters. Yeet! Tree.
Oh, you just fucking made Chris pop a boner at home that you said yeet. You know that's his word. What does he say? What's his fucking line? It's like yeet, yeet, yeet something. I can't remember what the fuck he says, but it's annoying.
Merry Yeetmas?
Now I gotta look it up on his Facebook page really quick.
Happy Yeetoween.
No, he says like yeet, yeet. Oh, so stupid.
I hope you have a happy Kwanzaa.
I'm trying to look it up really quick.
And I hope the
it.
Easter Yeeter comes to your house.
He goes, oh yeah, yeet.
Oh,
It's so stupid.
because Jey Uso.
Yeah, I know.
You know how I am about dudes, and I love Jey Uso. I love him.
Well, you and Chris have a new found connection.
Maybe he'll come back. I feel like everybody stopped showing up because I showed up.
I know Dilbert's not here. I thought for sure Dilbert would always be here when you're here.
I know he was fangirling me last week.
He was like touching
hardcore
you,
fangirling.
I'm trying to think what a pun would be for Thanksgiving with Yeetin', and I can't think of one.
For Thanksgiving?
Happy
for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, it's too on the nose.
Yams and yeet.
There we go. There we go.
Yeet!
Yams and yeet.
I almost wore my shirt. It says, I went to Raw a couple years ago, and it says Cleveland likes their Monday nights Raw.
Fuck yeah. Ed likes it raw dogged all the time.
We know. As long as it shuts them up.
Ed, how's it hanging on this lovely Monday night?
Sweaty and to the left.
Yeah, it's hot as balls. How are you guys surviving? You guys doing all right?
Dude, the 20-minute ride from work to home was rough. I think I probably lost like 10 pounds just in the car
Dude, it
ride.
is hot outside. Brutal. Like, I worked this morning. I was in the box. Back of the box truck is like 15 degrees hotter.
Yeah.
Oh.
Here's a question. You have a job?
Yeah, I have a job.
And then he has hustles.
I never knew you had a job. I just thought that this was your hustle.
I work full time for Brown Aveda.
Oh. Oh! The hair
I
place.
drive truck, though, for them. So I'm on the move all day.
So you work for a hair place and you have no hair. Well, you have hair. You have hair,
I
but
have
everywhere
hair,
but
just
your
not
head.
on my head.
Yes.
But I manscape, don't forget.
Don't manscape my ass.
Yeah, but it's not like Chris. Like, Chris shaves his body from his knees down and, like, from his, like, shoulders down. Like, that's weird to me.
Well, he's not as hairy as you.
Hair remover. Or just do it one day and be like, oh my god, I'm so much cooler in this heat. And then you'll be like, fuck, I hate all this hair.
I would need a
after it
lot
grows
of
back.
the hair removal.
Yes, you would.
For Yeetmas,
need-
I'm going to get you Frontline.
I don't even know what that is.
So you don't get fleas and ticks.
As I thought.
I said that to Marcus on the bar crawl, and he was like, "That's fucking awesome."
That's not funny.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think that's funny.
I think that's hilarious.
I don't think so.
See,
The new sponsor, Frontline, by Sexy Grusky.
Yeah. Is your man hairy, like he lives in the woods? Do you not want him tracking in wild
Is
animals?
he part Wookiee?
Frontline for men.
Has your man accidentally been mistaken for Bigfoot? in Menor.
Or
I
an,
don't
al-
think that, you don't say that.
or an alpaca.
Tree, how was your week? Anything eventful going on?
This coming week,
Or no, this
Any
past
week?
week? Anything?
I got drunk on Saturday
Nice.
at the car cruise.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I saw you
Yeah.
for a little bit.
I was
Saturday.
literally about to text you. I was going to be like, because I was there with my best friend Chrissy and her brother Mike. And I actually told him to come down because I was like, dude, I know a lot of hot bitches down there. I was like, I know we're going to see somebody. Of course, we didn't see anybody. And I was like, George always has some kind of hot bitches around him. And I was literally just about to text you, and I was like, I'm going to go to the bathroom, and then I'll come back, and that's when you scream my name through the bar.
Tree.
Yep. I ran into my friend Friel, and I was go, for real, Friel, and then he yells, Tree! And we're like in the middle of the street.
See, we can't do that, Dad, because he has 10 nicknames.
It's okay, you just use one.
Scooter, Scallywag, Big Booty Judy, the Wild Man, Edward, Scully.
There's a guy I know that he goes, they do butters, coconut, KY, something else, and then his real name's Dan.
Butters?
So he goes to a bar that I go to, and I was like, happy birthday, coconut, blah, 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 this. And I go, and Dan, and the person sitting next to me is like, who's Dan? And I was like, that's his real name. It's just, nobody ever knew
No one
him.
knows his actual real name,
Right.
all his nicknames. Really quick, I want to tell everybody our headsets are currently down because there's a little piece that I need to get a new one of that's not plugging
be a
in
special
correctly.
I go to Arrowhead Music Shop. Ask them, they'll know what
That's
the
where I'm
piece
going to
is.
go, right down the
Okay.
street, or right across the street at the guitar place.
Yeah.
You're not
Yeah, we
as
have
hairy as him.
one little piece that is not working, and we need to get a new piece so we get back on the headsets because the sound quality is better. But we're on our lapel mics again this week. Always, these are convenient to use though, so I don't have to set up all the bullshit.
And I don't feel like the mouthpiece is on my teeth.
It's like a little olive.
I have fat lips. Like, I have black girl lips. I've been told this for many years
I
of my
think
life.
the
What are you
mics weren't working properly though your first time. Usually they don't have to be super close, so I think they just weren't working properly the first time you were here. But real quick, moving to a slide. Ladies' Night is returning to downtown Willoughby at Wessel's on Friday, July 25th from 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. Christmas in July, we're going to have a wet t-shirt contest. Tree is the first one entered in the contest, so you got to be there for that.
I can
We
be
are
very drunk for
DJing,
that.
playing games, wet t-shirt contest. Tree's ready to shake that ass.
At least somebody wants to see this.
So we're going to have a lot of fun with it. Did you see Wessel's just got a brand new thing on over their patio since the bar crawl?
No.
Brand new gazebo over their whole back patio.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, it's fucking gorgeous too. I'm like, the Amish motherfuckers are probably in there. It's like gorgeous in the back now. I'm like, holy shit. It happened between after the bar crawl and then after last Wednesday because it wasn't up for wing night.
You're going to have to start DJing there.
We're gonna bust it down on the patio, Tree. Ladies' night.
I don't get
You're,
as
you're
hot.
the favorite to win right now because you're the only one entered.
Yeah, until you get the girls drunk enough, then they're like, I'm in.
How much does the winnings get you?
That was what?
How much do you win?
You get a slap on the butt, and you get a good
Sorry.
game.
Hi, Zoe.
Grizzly wants a screen time.
I know.
Here, go like this on the. He'll come right up
I
on the couch
did.
next to you.
You want to be the special guest?
Special guest Grizzly's in the house. Oh, there he is.
Typical man throwing his ass right on me.
Throwing them cheeks back, throwing it back. But yes, come to Wessel's Friday, July 25th for Christmas in July. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Tree, I don't know if I told you this story yet, and I was really hoping Chris was here because he would have laughed his ass off. So remember when we came to see you for bingo? Before bingo, I met Ed at El Palenque. Ed
Of
handed
course.
me his phone to search for something, and you know he had an open window of Pornhub on his phone of a girl.
Hey, don't ruin my joke now, all right? My joke on this is it's always Russian roulette. When I hand my phone to someone and they search something, did I close the porn browser or not? I always am like, oh fuck, wait, real quick.
So like it was so quick though. Like he handed it to me, like I just pressed Safari or whatever his internet browser was.
And I went,
it was something to search. We were searching something.
I don't remember what.
And it was just a girl just getting railed. And I'm like, and I was like, oh god. He fucking panicked, did that mini panic.
I didn't panic.
That
I'm
was a mini
old.
panic. Like he was like, oh,
I don't
fuck.
panic about that anymore.
It was a mini
alright?
Anymore?
Anymore.
It was a mini panic though. He was like, oh shit.
So I was like, fuck.
The girl getting
Give me that back.
You disgust me.
I mean,
I'm a man.
I was gonna tell you that at bingo, but it just never came out. So I was like, I'm gonna hold it.
Was
for
that the one
show.
you were telling me about when I saw you Saturday? When you're like, I got to tell you.
Yeah,
this.
yeah. I was gonna say
Okay.
I'm gonna talk
I've
about it on
said
the
that
show.
as a joke. I'm like, hey, I was talking with Lee at Fats, and I tell that. So okay, it's like, yeah.
You just need to say proceed with caution. You get
It
what
was
you
so
get.
funny because Ed was 2 margaritas deep already, and he's like, "Oh fuck,
Dude, those farts are bad that night.
oh my god, dude." We get the fucking bingo, and he's like, he just looks at me and starts laughing. I'm like, "You fucking reek." Then he did it again. That other girl was leaving or whatever, and he's like shitting himself, and I'm like, "Dude, you fucking reek." You and fucking Hunter Voss stink.
You stink too, or I don't
No.
want to hear. Your farts can be bad.
You know what was
Can be.
funny after bingo was like how you guys like when there's like a new chick around, guys are like, ooh, fresh meat. And they're like all surrounding them, like surrounding the girl, like trying to talk to her and shit.
Those were
So
more
like the
nice.
girls from bingo were like, ooh, fresh meat.
Yeah, fresh. They give him fresh 2 guys.
Who are
They're
these?
nice. You know, so then I'd be like, oh, you're the mean sister.
Yeah, you fucked that up.
Oh my god! Well, you talked about it on the show last.
I know,
week,
but
because
I don't
we
know.
both almost said it at the same time.
Hey, I like a callback as much as the next guy, but when it's a sibling that's mean to their other sibling, I will bring that up.
She doesn't even realize that she's the mean sister. Though.
Of course she doesn't, because she's the mean
Well, hopefully
sister.
she doesn't start listening in.
This is so nice. I can carry this with me. Like the microphone.
Yeah, he can talk. Yeah, you can talk all the way across.
This is
My
Ed's
free
ASMR.
Stanley. Did you see this?
Free Stanley.
Yes, Maroos Brothers was handing them out at the Rib Burn-Off. I was sending people down
That's
there
a nice cup.
you had to like all of their places that they have, and you spun a wheel, and if it landed on the Stanley, you got the cup. And my friend's 12-year-old niece was like, Tree, look, I won a Stanley. I was like, where the fuck did you get that? And she goes down
Those
there.
fucking are nice ass cups though.
I always
I
thought
hate
it
them.
was the stupidest thing, but now that I have one, I'm like,
Stupid.
I'm kind of joining the cult.
No.
It stays cold for
I
like
wouldn't
2
carry
days.
it around. I'm the same way.
No.
I don't carry around them, but
This
like
is as big as a container I will carry around with me, and it has something where I just hook my finger through and I can
one.
carry it.
It
I
keeps
have
it
2 of
cold
those. I have
for
a-
2 days
I have
though.
a mini one and a big one like that.
I don't like the big ones anymore. It's just too much.
This will last
Doug
me
said
long.
Ed needs a water.
Dude, I have had so much water today. I think I pissed twice all day, and I was
It's
golfing.
hot. It's hot.
I have sweat. I literally got a point. At the turn of the 9, I went inside. I got both because I have a squeeze bottle for cleaning my golf ball and my irons. I'll just spray them real quick with a towel. I put ice in both of them, and I just fucking doused my head in cold water, and then I was like good for 2 holes. It actually helped a lot.
2 holes, that's what all men say. I'm
Oh.
good. I just
Yeah,
douse
you
my
are
head,
good
then
for
I'm
only
good
2 holes.
Damn right.
Remember a few weeks ago, real quick, Tree, you weren't a part of the show yet.
Uh-uh.
Did you hear about the Adriana Smith, the girl from Georgia that was like brain dead, but she was pregnant, and they had to keep her alive because they can't
Maybe.
have abortions in Georgia? Have you heard of that story at
No,
all?
I didn't hear that.
So her name's Adriana Smith. She was, I believe, 30 years old.
Hmm.
She had a seizure, I believe, if I'm correct.
I don't remember.
She had like a
maybe.
medical emergency, and she seized out or something, and she went brain dead while she was pregnant. So call back. Here we go. So the baby has been
I
born.
mean update.
Update. Yes. So the baby has been born.
Good.
Baby came
Healthy?
out completely healthy,
Yeah.
but it was the baby was born prematurely at 6.5 months, I believe. But the baby is completely
It should be
healthy
fine.
and came out perfectly fine. That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
So they kept her alive because they can't have abortions in Georgia. Wild ass stories. But the mom
But she got a late one when they unplugged her, so.
A what?
A late term abortion.
What? The baby lived.
But she didn't.
Just do your shot.
Yeah, just rip your shot.
The poor girl. The doctors aborted her, but not the baby. So sad.
Well, it's crazy because the mom was originally, her mom was like, I don't want to have the baby because it could come out. I just kept saying the wrong term. I was like, the baby's gonna come out malfunctioned or something. I couldn't remember what so stupid the word
It's the
was
same
wrong.
thing. It's the same thing.
But the mom didn't want to have the baby. They were like, I want just the mom to just like, because she was dead. She's just laying there dead. So the mom, but then the husband wanted to have the baby.
Okay.
But then the baby's name is Chance, which is a pretty cool name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
That's so sad, but
yeah, we covered this story a few weeks back. It's wild though. Like, I don't understand. Like, that'd be so hard as the mom just seeing your child laying there dead, but possibly with your grandchild.
Yeah, that's fucked
30 years old.
30 years old. But that's the crazy thing is like, she went in to have like a normal. They gave her medicine, sent her home. She seized out and was brain dead when she got back.
I'm not gonna say it. Never mind.
Say it.
All right. Do you ever see the fat influencers, like the ones that are so morbidly obese? You're like, you guys shouldn't talk about health and whatnot. And then somebody did a compilation of one where they went through like things they said, and then she's dead now. And like all of them died like under 30 years old.
It's almost like the influencers. Have you seen that are like, they're like super anorexic, like they can flick their finger and they can break, but they're on TikTok, and I'm like, they're fucking scary looking.
Yes.
That Eugenia chick, she's
my precious.
Well, it was like poor Julie because she got out of that bad relationship. She had a kid. She just had enough money to feed her kid. She didn't eat much, and then she got housing and stuff. She got a good job. And she looks good now. I'm like, good for you. But like she looks.
He's literally talking about one of our friends right now. Like,
she looks
straight up name dropping and everything.
I didn't say last name, but she looks scary thin.
Hi, Julie.
Sorry, Julie. Hi, Julie.
hey.
I don't know if she's watching, but we do have quite a few listeners right now. So, listeners, drop a review on our fucking Facebook page. Favorite us, share it, share the live feed, gain more followers. That's how we need your help, motherfuckers.
And write us reviews. We need reviews.
Yes, we need reviews. But yeah, I wanted to give that update story on Adriana
One
Smith.
star will be more stars than we have right now, okay? We're good with that. But no, please give us more than 1 star for the algorithm.
I'm going to make a star board for us. Like, every person that shows up gets a star each week. And like...
A winner?
Yeah, like some kind of winner of the end of the year. We're going to start that.
That'd be cool.
There'll be some kind of... you make
paper.
You make 5 shows in a row, you get a big star.
You get a gift card to one. You should do that with Seamus one day. Like, do it. Just be like, hey, what can I do to get you to like give me some gift cards, like $10 in gift cards? That'd be like 2 drinks.
Yeah.
There it might be 1.
Or 1 pizza.
Yeah, something like that, and just do like reward things.
Mm-hmm. It's a good idea, because fucking Dilbert would be over here if he hears fucking food gift cards. He'd be here every week.
I was gonna put in the group text like, anybody want food? And I was like, maybe that's gonna be too much because I'm the chick bringing the food.
El Palenque after the podcast.
You just ate a sub before
I'm
the show.
still
You literally just
hungry.
had probably like a fucking foot long sub over there.
That was not a foot long.
What was it?
It said 700 calories online, and I don't think there was 700. I think that was like 500 calories. I need another 1,200 calories right now. All right, I'm hungry.
You have fucking issues.
I can eat.
I didn't eat all day. I ate at like 11:30. I went to Subway because I had another
you have the gift
card.
cards.
I didn't use that gift card yet, but I had another gift card that I got for my birthday from some of my local bingo people. So I went.
Gift cards are so nice. Like
They are.
for Christmas every year, I'm just like, just give me gift cards, like food gift cards. That's it. That way I don't have to make food. And
One
worry
year,
about
what I did was
Galaxy.
I just bought a bunch of them, and I just threw them in a basket, and I let my family like pick whatever,
Okay, there you go.
They got what they got, so I wasn't guessing.
Yeah.
Jeff said I'd win easily. What was that about? You'd win what?
The gift cards?
I have no idea.
Either that or the shirt, the
Oh, maybe the wet t-shirt
Yeah.
contest. Jeff, your answer. All right, so I have a story that dates back to 2015. You got to listen up for this one. Get your
Was that
ADHD
even
under
alive?
control. Were you alive in 2015?
Yes.
So this dates back to 2015, but it's resurfaced because there's a new docuseries coming out soon.
Well, real quick. I had today 21, 22-year-olds. They're like, hey, how old are you? And I'm like, I'm 31. He's like, no fucking way. I thought you were 26. And I'm like, yeah, I get that all the time.
Well, that's
Because
what
they're
I thought.
fucking 21 and they're stupid, Ed.
I thought you guys.
Yeah, he
were
has
in
a
your late
DUI.
20s.
I'm like, how do you get a DUI?
Until the last show, and you said you were like 37 or something. I'm
Ramon.
Ooh, I'm
Ew.
32, motherfucker.
Oh, well, I thought you said 37. I don't know.
Oh, he's 40.
I'm 32.
You see his lack of hair?
Don't talk shit about
Chris
people over
is
40.
Chris is what, 42?
No, that man's 12.
I can't remember how old Chris is.
He's the only minor allowed on the show
46.
until his daughter's old enough. or she starts her OnlyFans, okay?
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
All right, so
Oh.
this story dates back to 2015. They're making a docuseries about it now on Netflix. So, and we've also covered similar stories, and it might be the same story, but I don't remember it quite the right way. So this happened in the UK. Fan Lung is his name, age 32 at the time.
PH?
What? Fan Lung.
8? F or PH?
Fan. F-A-N.
Okay.
Not Fanny.
Like fan long.
No,
Fan Lung.
just it doesn't matter if it's PH
Like
or F.
fish, but PH.
Didn't I say right at the beginning of the story to keep his ADHD under control?
I'm trying so hard.
How many shots have you done?
2.
It's 2 shots.
Cut
decent.
him off.
3.
Where's Milton? Don't give that man any more alcohol.
All right, so Fan Lung, age 32 at the time, used his wife's cell phone to send a steamy email to his 21-year-old mistress. When the wife found out about the affair, she waited until her husband fell asleep and she cut his penis off with a pair of scissors. Fan Lung was rushed to the hospital where doctors were able to reattach his penis.
With plus a couple inches.
Then the wife snuck into the hospital room to finish the job and cut his penis off for a second time.
Oh my
Then threw it out the hospital window. This is a new
Lorena
docuseries.
Bobbitt was definitely her mentor.
Yes.
Do you guys even know anything about Lorena Bobbitt?
No, but you're going to tell us.
So
Lorena Bobbitt.
I got one
Okay,
after this.
I will tell you, with my age, because I'm now realizing I'm way older than you guys when you don't know who Lorena Bobbitt is.
Nope.
She cut her husband's dick off and I think she threw it out the window in the car or something like
Maybe
that.
this is the docuseries coming out then.
It might be.
Okay, I don't remember the exact name. But the guy's name was Fan Lung that she did it to.
Yeah, this was back in the 90s, I think,
Okay.
that this happened.
I remember
This story says from 2015.
this is how I know women
I don't
are
know.
crazy about when men cheat on them. My coworker, who it took me a year to finally get her to relax and play along with the stupid shit. So if it's slow, I'm gonna say ridiculous shit to get them to laugh, and then she's going in and doing it now too. I'm like, yes, way to adapt. But the one day I saw this thing as a spider that's venom causes extremely painful erection. I showed her and she's like, man, where can I get one of those in case my boyfriend cheats on me? I'm like, God damn, girl.
Yeah, bitches are crazy.
Especially when they're cheated on.
Yeah.
Just break up with your women. If you're gonna, don't.
No, they're just ridiculous. Guys are ridiculous because they just want more than what they have, and then once they realize that they fucked that up, then they
I
fucked up
have
what they had the
none,
best.
so I'll be grateful with one.
Do you have volume on your phone?
Yeah.
Just want to make sure we're going okay with volume. We have listeners, but no one's commented that we say we don't have anything. Just want to make sure we're good here.
Go into Facebook and look up Drinking Podcast.
Everything's connected, so I just want to make sure we're good on volume.
Abraham Drinking.
Do you have volume?
Let's see.
Oh, for some reason my volume ain't working. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, now my volume's okay. All right, we're good.
Mine keeps taking me to Tito's.
Okay. So we're good with volume. So what do you think about
No.
the scissors? The crazy part is the second time. Reattached
That is.
and then cut off the second time.
That is. What is it? What's that old adage that women are able to stay mad for a longer period of time than men? Like men get over shit fast. Like
Yeah.
But women
Especially
will
like
hold
if
a
me and
grudge.
you fight,
We-
we're fine the next day. But
Dude,
women
we're
get in a
fine in
fight,
like
it's
2 hours,
Yeah.
man. We're good.
Yeah.
And then, but you know, like, yeah, women will just be like, oh, I don't talk to that bitch anymore.
Yeah.
And I've heard stories where I'm like, that's what she did? Like, it's not even a good one. Like, she not, like, slept with your boyfriend or something. It's like, actually something like, yeah, understandable. Sometimes it's just ridiculous.
No, it's true.
Especially so.
So here we go.
As I have gotten
It's nice to have a
older,
woman. It's nice to have a woman.
as I've gotten older in age, I have realized when I was younger, it was always the women that got mad at each other over a guy. Like the guy would be talking to me, and then he would on the side be talking to her, and then when I found out or one of us found out that the other person was talking to him, I would get mad at the girl. As I got older, I realized, why am I getting mad at the girl when it's the dude doing the stupid shit?
Right.
So now, I start to just cut men off. Not their dicks yet. But, now I'm like, alright, fine, you want to be one of them fucking whore bags, then alright.
Yeah.
And honestly, I feel like I'm emotionally broken. It would take a lot for me to catch feelings for somebody. And I just, the whole... I told you the whole situation from the bar crawl.
Oh yeah.
And
What happened?
nothing.
Tell me.
Tree.
No.
Come on.
No, because now I'm embarrassed because I didn't even want to know
we're
if he
no holds
even.
barred.
I didn't
This
even.
is your platform.
I told you I didn't want to bring it up because it was awkward.
It's funny.
That's fine.
You're gonna bring it up, or I'm gonna bring it up.
Might as well get first-hand account.
So your friend Justin.
Yes.
Damn it.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, he's a really cool person to talk to.
Yeah.
And when you, at my age, when you have a good, deep conversation with people, and they just kind of make you feel seen and, be whatever. And he's got a ginger beard. I love redheads.
Can you help me talk him into shaving his head? I've been trying.
Dude, he needs to shave his head
And
bald.
because he has such a good beard,
But that
it would be
comb
fine.
over, the comb over
Yeah.
weird thing that he has going on
I keep
underneath the
trying,
hat,
I'm
I'm like,
like,
it's gotta
I've never
go.
seen him without his
I
hat.
tried
It's
to be
only-
soft about it, but I'm like, bro, you look great with your hair just shaved. Your head just shaved. I'm like talking him up hard on this.
It's gotta go.
He's younger than me. He's lost his hair. I'm like, oh, you poor man.
Yeah,
I think his dad still has all of his hair though, which is crazy to me. But his dad looks like Santa. Anyways, keep going.
I don't know if I want to finish this.
Yes, you
So, anyways, I don't know. We were at 1899. We were out on the patio.
Yeah,
and
you were.
Rosa was sitting next to me. And you and him were talking. And I just kind of zoned out because this was my I'm about to be blacked out moment. And I was like, and I just looked at Rosa and I was like, I don't know. There's something about him that attracts me to him. And she goes, which one? And I pointed to him. She jumped up and went and started hanging all over him, kissing all over him, shit like that.
That bitch.
And I
Well,
was like,
that's how that started. I
Yes.
like to get.
Yeah, so I know the whole story now, so.
we won't talk about the end.
No, we're talking about that. You gotta
No, we
finish
don't
the
have
story.
What happened upstairs? That's what I want to know.
She never went upstairs.
No.
Oh, okay.
But she was still on the patio.
Yes, I was still on the patio.
And finish
I
the
don't-
story, Tree.
I don't even know why he came over to talk to me. We were the only two, from what I remember, from the crawl left on the patio.
I thought you guys were hugging for a moment.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what they call it, the old Ookie Fanookie.
And then, yep, that's what we did. We hugged.
They hugged.
That's all.
I didn't look hard enough, did I?
They hugged with their tongues.
Shut up!
Ah! Good old tongue hug.
And he was
Good
like,
old
"Oh."
tonsil hockey.
He was like, Rosa. And I was like, dude, she only went over you.
Speedball with the uvula? Or speed bag?
Oh, Shantae just tuned in. You sassy
Speaking
girl.
of-
Speaking of going on dates.
It wasn't a
It
date.
wasn't a date.
It wasn't a date. She
They were
said
just-
she paid for her own
they were
stuff.
just feeding each
Shantae,
other.
don't get mad at me.
They were just feeding each other drumsticks.
And tongue.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know.
I wasn't there too.
Shantae.
I wasn't either.
You wild
Look,
woman.
now you get her name right. Yeah, 'cause now you know.
It takes a little bit.
I'm on to you.
We're white.
So anyways, and I was like, he was like talking about something about Rosa, and I was like, dude, she only went over and was like kissing all over you because I made a comment about you.
Yeah.
And he like looks at me, he's like, I never found myself attractive. I was like, it's something with the red hair and you make me feel seen. That's what it is. That's all we ask for. You just make us feel seen.
Take that hat off. And no one's gonna look at you now.
Listen.
Shave the head or don't leave that hat on.
There was a guy that I used to work with. He always called it hat fishing.
Hat fishing.
Yes. This guy, he was
just
a
rip people's hats off.
No. He was a server at Texas Roadhouse. He was hot. Like, all the girls thought he was so fucking hot. And he'd always wear a hat. Like, he always wore different hats. The one time he came in without his hat, he had the most weird-shaped head. It made him so much... With the hat on, he was like a 15 out of 10. With the hat off, he was like a 2.
Oh.
Because his head was so, like... His head was, like, weirdly...
Yeah.
I don't know.
Was he like one of those kids where the parents didn't turn him in the crib enough, and he just has that...
He has just one flat side of head.
I knew somebody that when I worked at Barrio, one dude had that, fully functioning, didn't inhibit him to do anything. Yeah, I think I was married too, like, it was a good life,
You know,
but...
this reminds
you'll
me of
see it
something.
once in a while.
Well, I have it in my brain. There was a commercial, like a Twitter or fucking, it was TikTok or something. People with like big ears that like pop out. There's this new tape that you can put behind your ears that sucks the ears to, and then you keep it on there, and eventually your ears will go to the. Like, that's so fucking weird.
Yeah. I remember my buddy, and when we were in Edison Elementary, his ears were too big for his head, and he knew it too. We never made fun of him for it. We just it came
He's
up
over here
once,
flying around.
but it came up once. He's like, "Yeah, I know my ears are huge," and then like it never got brought up again, all through grade school, whatever. And we see him. I saw him in high school. And I went to a different middle school, or whatever, and I'm like, "Oh, you grew into your ears, bud." Didn't you? You know?
You gave him a good old pat.
Yeah, like, he's like, "Yeah."
You know where dimples come from, right?
No.
Your dad poking you in the face when your mom was pregnant with you?
Oh my God. That is a terrible adage.
You're welcome.
That's worse than when people are like, oh, well, your hair traits come from your grandfather on your mom's side. So I should be bald right now, is what I've always heard. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear that. I will not look good bald.
But anyways, the guy, the server, that's what he's like, Trey, I'm going out tonight, I'm going hat fishing. And that's when he explained to me is he wears a hat and the girls like flock all over him. And then I started singing, You Can Leave Your Hat On. So that's when the hat fishing
We should start doing that, like videoing people. You rip someone's hat off and their hair just looks ridiculous. Like, yo, we got one! We got a big one!
You trying to start
kind
fights?
of like what Ed looks like right now. You gotta, yep. That's some weird something about Mary type of. Have you even seen like a brush or a comb or anything?
No, I'm self-conscious.
Hi. Welcome
to the podcast.
Right.
All right, so
Somebody said I look like Dave Portnoy again. When I was at work, my table did, and I'm like, I get that a lot, actually. Why? And they're like, oh, it's the beard. I'm like, great.
You're getting a lot of crickets tonight, Ed.
That's a good one.
This is the happiest I've seen him in weeks.
Yeah, I'm not tired for once. Fuck. I've taken in so much sunlight. It's like I powered up from
It's got all that D in him.
You did.
I get powered up when I got a lot of D in me.
Alrighty.
I'm getting water. You start the story.
Oh,
It's
Edward.
like 2 watermelons hanging from his waist.
My ass? Well, thank you.
All right, so we haven't done this segment in a long time. I don't know if you've ever done it, actually. Do you remember list them?
Let's do a rundown. I'll tell you if I remember.
So I have a top 10 list of the 2025 worst guy names.
Fred and
Matt.
Worst, but it's
No,
2025.
wait. Zach.
Some of them, I think we did this list a while back, but this is for 2025, so some of them have been updated. So take a whack at the list. Go ahead, I'll tell you if it's
I
on
gotta
there.
wash this when I get home.
Fred. Oh, 2025. Hang on. There's
But
probably,
there's some older names that still are on this list.
I think the worst, the 2 top worst names personally for me. Sorry, Ed, but Fred and Edward are.
Fuck up, you dick.
None of those are on here.
Well,
Fred and Edward's not on here.
that's weird.
Just gonna ignore the mold in my cup.
Oh, lovely.
That's nice.
Ed's probably, the fucking cup's been sitting in Ed's car just roasting.
I
He's like,
never-
oh, I'm going to pour some water
So
in
That's
there.
why you
my-
get a Stanley.
See, my problem
It
is
lasts for 2 days. It's so cold, like 2.5 days. I left it in my
I
car.
wash this once a week, and I say it's my immune boost. You know how people get flu shots? This is the same thing.
Drinking mold,
Yeah, basically.
penicillin.
That's not the same, but that's moss. But okay.
All right,
I know it was on mold, yeah.
top 10 worst guy names. Take a whack at the list.
Zach.
Zach's not on there.
I feel like
Fucking hate
Mike,
Zachs.
Michael.
Mike, Matt,
Mike's not on there
Nick.
either.
That's.
Not
I mean, everybody knows at least like 5 Mikes.
George.
Ooh, that could be a good
George
one.
is not on there.
Oh,
And if it was, I would have took it off before I did this segment.
real quick, remember?
Bart.
Remember at bingo? There was you, George.
Bart
there
is on there.
Bart.
Bart is on there. Number 9 is Bart.
Remember at bingo? There was you, George, and then the old guy, George, and then my
There's
friends with the
names,
last name,
yeah,
George.
I'm like, what the fuck
Yeah.
is going on? George is a great name.
Let's say Homer.
Homer's not on there.
Lisa.
It's guy's name.
Guy's name.
It would be a terrible guy's name.
True.
I feel like Kyle is like the equivalent of a Karen. So
Kyle is on there at number 4.
I got
Connor.
one.
You both have
I get
one.
a star.
Connor's not on there. All right, you want to hear 10 down to 1? Or you want you keep guessing?
Carter.
No.
Caden.
No.
Caleb.
No.
Is there Ryan? Is Ryan on there?
Ryan's not on there.
Christian.
Is
No.
Xavier? or
Was
Xavier-
it-
No, all right. 10 down
Wait,
to 1.
no. Let's do this. Let's do this like it's one of the Ted movies. Andy, Arthur.
Arthur is on there.
All right.
Yeah, that's a no. That's a
Arthur is
Austin?
number 10.
Austin, Alex,
No.
Anthony,
No.
Antonio.
No. All right, here's 10 down to 1. Quick guessing. Number 10 was Arthur. Number 9, Ed guessed Bart. Number 8 is Boris.
Yeah. No.
7 is Buster. 6 is Cannon. 5 is Champ. 4 is Kyle, which you guessed. 3 is Doyle. 2 is Justin. And 1 is Adolf.
Well, yeah, I feel like that's forever now, right?
The only reason I did this segment is because number 2 said Justin. I was like, that's on there.
You
Yes.
are like the biggest instigator of so much
I was like,
shit.
it was so perfect, though.
That is true.
But it was so perfect. So I was like, it has to be on here for this week's show.
Honestly,
I was surprised that like Richard wasn't one because everybody like
Dick.
yeah, there my aunt's friend growing up, his name was Dick Twing, and so his daughter would go into the nursing home and she's like he prefers to be called Dick, and all the nurses are like you can't say that, and they're like she's like no that's his name,
That's his name.
that's
Dick
what he wants to
Twing.
be called, yeah, Dick Twing.
There was a kid that went to school with my sister. His first name is Walter. His last name is Malone. The parent was a Walter Malone.
Water Malone?
Walter Malone. They did that on purpose,
Mr.
too, that
Walter
parents.
Malone?
Yeah,
My,
Walter Malone.
I have some friends, their last name is Moody, and their oldest son they named Ben. So whenever I walk into the bar, I'm like, no matter how moody you are, he's Ben Moodier.
Ugh.
Red. I hate you guys.
I would have thought
It
it'd
make
be,
you feel good, and then we're like, okay.
I thought a better would be like, you may be moody now, but he's been moody. Because I thought you said his last name was Moody, not Moody.
Ben Moody.
Well, no matter how moody you are, he's been moodier.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, go back to your ADHD.
All right, well, there-
Yeah, go clean out your fucking cup.
Go clean out your Pornhub.
No. No, I have favorites. I need to be able to find them. Do you even have a sponge?
No, just grab a paper towel.
That is so wrong.
It's fucking disgusting. It is like... The other day, my dad walks in here, and his shot glass is still sitting... It's like fucking 10 in the morning. My dad walks in, asks me something. He's like, oh, you're doing shots already? It was Ed's fucking shot glass from the previous Monday. He'll leave like shit all laying around, water cups. He'll leave his glasses sitting
Because he
there.
doesn't live here.
Like, God, poor Ed's dad.
Who's he live with?
Who, Ed? His father. Poor Mr. Scully. A real scallywag. What is he doing? I just hear him shaking.
He's trying to get the mold out of his cup. Ladies, just know if you see Ed, it's probably because he was... Just be careful kissing him. Because he probably has mold in his mouth.
Ed, we can't start the next segment without you, pal.
I'll be right there.
He's just like, it's nasty. Like, I saw the brown too. It was like a swift brown, like, it was like thick. It was like schmegma.
Schmegma.
That was the word. You know what schmegma is?
Yeah.
Oh, it's disgusting.
From, whatchamacallit?
Huh?
From
what?
Get in my belly.
Oh, fat
$1
bastard.
million. Yeah.
From Boston Powers.
Oh, magma. Maybe that
No,
was...
that's megma.
Whatever.
Schmegma. Do you know what schmegma is, Ed?
Schmagma, magma. How about your ligma? Balls, that
Schmut.
is.
Do you know what schmegma is?
No.
We talked about this at the bar yesterday, and I don't know why it came up. It was disgusting.
What's schmagma?
It's for, like, uncircumcised guys.
Is that what you call it?
And, like it's like nastiness that gets stuck in their, like...
Oh, is that what that bacteria is called?
Yeah, it's called schmegma. Schmegma.
Did you hear about the kid that was born without eyelids? So they took his foreskin and they put him on his eyes, and now he's cockeyed. That's why I'm a comedian.
That's the biggest dad joke I've ever heard.
All right, did you guys play, like, softball or anything growing up? Like, Little League?
Little
Like,
League.
Little League
Did.
sports?
Little League fast pitch? Yeah.
I did.
We
Everybody
played
assumes
fast pitches for women.
I was a kid and they were pitching. It was going 80 miles an hour. That's not fast pitch.
Fast pitch is like underhand
What's it when they finally switched to the real baseball?
kid pitch? Like
Yeah,
Little
okay,
League
then.
baseball?
Yeah, I guess that was it then. Yeah.
So you play baseball?
Yeah, I played baseball.
Ed did karate too. Don't let him. He did. Come on.
Don't. Anyways.
He said don't. No, come
I
on.
did soccer for a little
apparently
bit, but it
today's the
wasn't
day
real
that we
soccer.
talk about everything. So let's go,
Yeah,
Ed.
Ed, tell him what you do. What else did you do?
I had to talk about...
So
I
I played.
martial arts in middle school, and I did it again in college. We competed in college.
Is that where that booty came from?
No, this boot.
Yo.
Did this booty come from?
Oh!
I think it did actually. I did a lot.
Or did you
of
inherit it
athletics.
from your mom's side of the family?
No, man, my dad's got legs like no other human being. He used to do 100-mile bike rides every day.
I want to see pictures of your dad.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. All right, so you've done like karate, baseball. What else?
Like indoor soccer, but mainly baseball. Is really.
Ed had those fucking little.
My
short
parents really want me to be
soccer
good at
shorts.
baseball.
You know what I've been into watching lately is the Savannah Bananas.
They're so.
Like,
They're
were
fun
just
to
in
watch,
Akron
but
not too long
not
ago.
here. I heard they weren't as fun to watch in person.
Really?
That's what I heard from people that went.
Huh.
My friend Lily went. She didn't have a problem.
I want
with
to
it.
go see them. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I won't mind it.
They were down in Cincinnati like 2 weeks ago, and my friend Jen that you met at Bingo, she had bought 2 tickets, like $400, and the person she was going to go with canceled at her last minute.
She didn't go?
No. She she said she didn't even end up getting the tickets. Like they didn't. She paid the money. They didn't end up giving her the tickets.
What? That's weird.
Oh, that would piss me off.
Yeah.
But yeah, I played baseball, which for one season it was miserable. I hated baseball. I wrestled actually the longest, and then I played football starting in 6th grade.
I played
like
baseball. I played
but
softball. That's all I did.
Baseball.
People
was,
always think I'm basketball, but
To me, baseball sucked because they just put me in the outfield. I'm like, I could throw a ball.
That's where they put all the kids that couldn't catch.
This is I could. The
Go
problem
chase
is,
after the ball. And
this is the problem. You put the slow kid in the outfield, and my nickname was Flash in baseball because I was so goddamn slow. All right, and they put me in the outfield. I could catch a ball. That wasn't my problem. I just couldn't get to it in time. All right.
It's funny they nicknamed him Flash, not because he's fast, because he's really slow.
Yeah, but like if you had me in the infield, I was accurate. I could throw it where it needed to be, and I could throw it pretty good. Other reason they put me in the outfield because I could throw it pretty far. And I was like, I fucking hated being in the outfield.
I was always in the outfield because I had ADHD. Now that I'm older, I know what it is, but they just said that I just couldn't focus.
Undiagnosed.
So I would be, I'm still undiagnosed.
I remember when I was a kid, they talked about like putting me on Ritalin because I was so fucking hyper and like fucking crazy.
No, you? What?
I don't think you need drugs, man.
Don't!
Ciao.
What the hell is that one video where they're like, Jeff Dunham, and he's got Peanut, and Peanut's like, and Jeff's like sitting there, and Peanut's like,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, he's like,
that's what you just reminded me of with
Yeah.
him, like, just.
don't!
Stop it. No. Stop it.
I love Jeff Dunham. I've seen him a couple
Jeff
times. Jeff
Dunham.
I've seen him a couple of times.
I got to see him live.
So I have a Little League story.
Please
That leads us right into our Little League story.
tell me this isn't like that band camp story.
No. We had a band camp story a while back where two girls,
We're using the baton,
The baton is a
and all
double-sided
the
dildo.
other ways, and the grip fell off, and the one
she
suffered
had, like-
lacerations in her hoo-ha, and
yeah, the baton like
she
handle
had to-
broke or something, I forget.
Yeah, she had to go to the hospital.
But no, that's not like
Do
this
you
story.
remember that day at band camp, honey? Can you imagine that when she's older and her parents will be like, yeah, well, our kid wound up having this whole ordeal at band camp?
That is not like this story at all.
Oh.
Here we go. At a Little League baseball game in Wisconsin, an apparent bad call was made by the home plate umpire that ended the game. The losing head coach ran out of the dugout and blasted the umpire right in the kneecap with a metal bat. The coach has since been arrested on assault charges. Can you imagine? Wham! And those umpires, those Little League umpires are like old as fuck.
So
Listen, I wish the coaches in the
here's
MLB
something you
would
guys
do
don't
that.
know either because this is my age. Tanya Harding. You don't know nothing about that?
No.
Tanya Harding and
tell us.
or Nancy Kerrigan. Tanya Harding supposedly, they were like back in like the 80s, 90s, whatever. They were ice skaters, and supposedly Tanya Harding hired somebody to get Nancy Kerrigan in the knee with a metal pipe.
Okay.
Right. No, I did remember hearing about that.
I have heard about that. Because there was like something with the
Yeah.
Olympics, I believe, right?
hmm
I have heard about that.
There's actually a documentary about Tanya Harding's life on, I want to say Netflix or something, about the whole story.
Huh. I'll have to watch that.
It's actually pretty interesting.
What if like you were running bingo and someone got pissed, you didn't call their bingo, and they fucking hit you right in the kneecap with a fucking
Pipe.
bat?
Well, that's
that
why I
fucking-
always say in the beginning, well, I didn't that day, but I always say in the beginning, like, we're here to have fun. Somebody wins, we are happy, we clap for them, like, stuff like that. We are
No,
not,
you're getting hit with a pipe.
no, maybe by you, but then I'll just come back at you.
Don't worry, she swallows.
Hey, 46 and no kids. I must be doing something right.
Just eating all the little fellas.
Wah, wah, wah.
Like fucking Pac-Man. Womp, 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 womp. Woo.
Let it
Game over.
Yeah, that one ghost gets her.
I would never be the whatever.
That's why I love this. It's like a little stupid therapy session every week.
It is. So when you started like reading that, and I'm like, wow, me and Ed are the two worst people. He has ADHD. I'm undiagnosed ADHD. So sometimes my comprehension, like my reading comprehension sucks. I could read a paragraph and I wouldn't have any clue what I read. And sometimes when you read the stories, my mind just wanders off. Last week when I had to like shorten up that one story for
That
him.
was perfect.
I don't even know how I did that. Honestly, I have no idea how I did that.
Wait till Marcus is on, and you'll be like, okay, you guys need to be
Oh,
sorry.
when Marcus comes on, he's gonna drive you. They'll fucking drive you nuts. Especially if they.
Because we'll just go back and forth.
If they sit next to each other, I have to split them up. Like Marcus hit them two because like we'll be talking and then you'll just hear them like over here. And I'm like, bro. They have this side conversation, so we just sit there and like look at them, and they're like, okay, we're done.
It was when you did the show when I came on for like my guest appearance, whatever, and Chris was sitting over here, and you were like, it's the sexy Grusky, and I like looked at Chris, I was like, is he the only one that voted that name?
Damn.
Yeah, he is actually.
Not technically true. So I got the nickname Gresky when I was coaching at Kenston football in Chagrin Falls. And that was like my alter ego name was Gresky. And then somehow Sexy, when we won the state championship, is when that Sexy Gresky got added. And then everyone's like, oh, you self-diagnosed Sexy and fun Gresky. No. So.
Sure sounds like you did. I don't believe this story.
True story.
Don't believe it.
Scott Anderson, if you're listening.
Fake news.
He's the one that would call me Gresky. You're like, oh, the Gresky's out. He's 7 beers in.
Let's be real. He
Here
got
he
it from
comes.
ChatGPT. That's the best I could come up with.
I just told you about ChatGPT last week. You can't use that against me.
I've known about ChatGPT.
You're full of shit.
My buddies, they have me on their phone as Big Tree Sexy T. And I'm like, that's a lot, but whatever, that's what they still call me, like
That her
20
new
something years.
nickname now?
No. One name only, because then I'll have to change that.
No, what is it? Yeah. I had
She's like, tree, or
Reading comprehension at its finest.
I told you.
All right, last and final story of the evening. You guys know anyone that sleepwalks?
I have.
No.
Really? Oh, God.
Have you ever had, like, sleep paralysis?
No?
That's scary.
I don't know what that is.
It's where you're sleeping and your brain wakes up, but your body's still sleeping. And you, like, you're trying to move to wake up. When I went to college, people. And I graduated. It took me 4 years to get a 2-year degree, but I got it to happen. I took this dream class at Lakeland. That was a great class. And I found out what it was. When I used to have it, I used to think that I was dying and I could feel my soul being sucked out of my body. But it was sleep paralysis. So it's where you're having a nightmare or something and your brain wakes up, but your body's still sleeping. So you're laying there and you're like, you can't move at all.
I have that, but I just keep my eyes shut and try to go back to sleep.
But it's like
Your eyes are open?
Your eyes can be open.
That's weird.
And I remember like trying to call for my mom, like, and I couldn't even talk. I'd be like, I sounded like a mummy moaning. Yeah.
Meatloaf! Still the funniest joke. I don't care. That's the best one-liner in a movie in a long time.
No.
Step Brothers.
No.
Meatloaf. Wait, is that Step Brothers or is that?
I don't like Step Brothers.
No, it's Wedding Crashers.
Oh. Okay.
Meatloaf.
You know what one of my all-time favorite movies is? The Ringer.
Oh,
Johnny
so fun.
Knoxville.
Johnny Knoxville, yeah, that's a good one.
My favorite line out of that is, when in the fuck did we get ice cream?
Oh yeah.
That's probably my favorite line.
I haven't seen that in forever. Oh, it's such a good movie.
It is. It's amazing.
And Sleepwalker?
No, but if I fall
Or do you
on a
know
couch-
anybody?
No, my sister would talk in her sleep. I remember one time
My
my
sister would sleepwalk and talk in her sleep. That's why
my dad would be like, "Hey, you can't sleep on the couch. Go to bed," and like kick me up basically. And then I just walked to my bed apparently, and I don't remember that, so I assumed I was asleep. But Could have just been very
My
lucid.
sister would have full-on conversations with you. Like, she would fall asleep on the couch, and she'd be like, "What are you doing?" Then, like, you would answer her, and then she would still talk to you. It was fucking creepy, dude. Creepy as fuck.
When I was my dad was a sleep talker or whatever, and I remember I was sneaking out when I was a teenager. I was sneaking out of the house, and I went to go like walk down the stairs, and all of a sudden I'd hear, "Where are you going?" And I was like, to the bathroom, and I hear, we surrender, and his arm flying. So then I knew I was good.
You're like right out the door you went.
Yeah.
Fuck!
I used to steal their car when I was younger. I got my license suspended before I even had it.
Doesn't even make sense,
Nice.
does it? When the law doesn't make sense. Suspend these nuts, you tell the cop.
The judge was very nice to me. He was like, "You look like just a very nice person, and you had to show that you had a bad side," which I did, because
What'd you do?
I stole a car for probably
Collinwood. She has a little Collinwood in her.
a little.
What is Colin? The shooting?
No.
That's
high-
Columbine, you idiot.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Collinwood's a high school in Collinwood, Ohio, like in Cleveland.
Ah.
Down by like 185th, 152nd.
He's like the shooting, like Collinwood.
I was like, I want to know if I need a miss next week, okay? Oh, my titty.
God damn.
Every time Ed says something stupid, I'm throwing a duck at him.
All right,
I
final.
like saying stupid shit.
Can I have my duck back?
No, it's mine now.
No. Actually, play with it. Might keep it. It's like a fucking one of those
Fidget
little-
spinner.
fidget spinner, fidget toy. All right, this story is right from Maplewood, Ohio. I'm not even sure where that exactly. See, that's why you can't give them nice things.
So you thought you was going to throw it again.
All right, last story. Pull it together, you two. Pull it together. This story happened right here in Maplewood, Ohio. 34-year-old Jeremy Rollins is known for his history of sleepwalking. This happened early this morning. 6'4", 400-pound Jeremy Rollins was sleepwalking when he accidentally smothered his roommate to death by suffocation. Jeremy told police he woke up on top of his roommate, who was unresponsive. Jeremy was believed to have fell asleep on his roommate for at least 3 hours. Rollins has not been charged, though. A grand jury might review the case.
Yeah.
So he was probably sleepwalking and fell either on him in his bed or on the floor.
That sucks.
Killed him.
Wow.
At least he was asleep.
There wasn't pictures or anything. I was trying to find a picture of this, but he didn't
Couldn't
get
just-
charged, so there wasn't a mugshot or
Well, you
anything.
don't want to use ChatGPT to make one? I need one dude sleeping on another dude.
ChatGPT doesn't do pictures.
I don't fucking know, man. Facebook AI, Apple AI, whatever the hell they
Tree, can you start sleepwalking? Fucking crazy though. These fucking stories that I found, I'm like, God damn! Imagine telling your parents that your best friends, roommates.
Yeah.
Just-
Look, Grizzly just picked up what?
I know, and Ed's like, "Ooh, what do you got there? Here's a squeaking ball."
That reminds me of when my niece was like 5. My aunt had her false teeth sitting on a table, and my niece went over and she just started chewing on the teeth. And her uncle, my cousin, he's like, "So do you ever think that Sierra picks up on stuff that the dog does, chewing on things?" We're like, "Why?" And he points over to her, and she's got the teeth in her mouth, and she's just just gnawing away at it, and that's what that reminded me of.
God.
He's like, "Here I am."
That fucking squeak from that and that squeak from the ball completely threw Ed way out of the fucking story.
Dude sleepwalk. Sleepwalk on guy. Guy die. Guy suffocate. Grand jury might review case for murder charges.
And your thoughts?
That's
still-
a
it's
hell
still
of a way to
confusing.
go.
That'd be the worst way to die. Your
Alright, best way to die. Go.
best way to die naturally.
No, strippers and blow, obviously. God, don't you know how to live?
Oh Lord.
Do you ever think about dying?
Yeah.
Like, one
At
day
my
you're
age,
just-
it's just a natural thing.
I used to have
Like just one day you're just not here. Like what's in your thing? What the fuck's next?
you know
Like, what-
those rollers they do for when they do road work and shit that flatten out all the asphalt? I used to have dreams that those would slowly crush my
Did you watch
body.
Roger Rabbit growing up? Because remember Roger Rabbit with the fucking big roller? He's like, no.
Yeah.
You ever watch Roger Rabbit? That's a good fucking movie. That movie was way before its time. It was so good.
My friend Mark named his car after Jessica because she's maroon. She's like a maroonish red.
Jessica Rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
She was hot
Yeah.
for a cartoon.
Too bad she wasn't real.
Hottest cartoon.
Oh, Shigo.
Shigo from Kim Possible?
Yeah, hot. Hot.
What about Lola
Mrs.
Bunny?
Lola Bunny in the original Space Jam. Yes.
I can see it.
It's a rabbit. It's so weird.
But
What the fuck are we talking
Mrs.
about?
Fantastic. Oh. Trying to think of other hot animals.
Maybe that'll be. I'll try to find a list for next week's show of like most attractive cartoon figures. I bet you there's got to be a weird list out there because we did. Remember we did Power Rangers.
I hate
We
Power
did that
Rangers.
before. I think Lola Bunny was on that list.
Power Rangers stupid.
No, the pink Power Ranger was hot.
Nah.
Dude, the white Power Ranger, he was hot. The white and the green one. But that white one, man, he was hot.
All right, let's before we start drooling over here. Final last word skid marks before we end the show. Edward, final last word skid marks.
Nah, I don't got any. What is on my shoe?
Severe ADHD, dude.
Bad.
I need food.
By the way, really quick, I do have a little story before we end. So, there was a mini clip that I posted a few weeks ago, and I just noticed that we got one comment. Let me see if I can pull it up really quick from our YouTube. See if I can find it really quick. I can't find it, but the comment was, why is he twitching and picking at his face? And I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? Ed's like, and then he's like picking, like, I'm like, what the fuck? Dude, there was like, that was one of our viral videos. I never fucking noticed Ed in it though, because like us three were talking, and Ed just like, he said, why is that guy twitching so much? And why is he picking at his face? I meant to screenshot that comment and send it to you. I'm like, that is funny as fuck. Final last word, skid mark said, go.
Your mama's a whore.
That's rude.
Your dad's a whore.
That's rude too.
Yes, I got a duck now.
That one doesn't squeak. Ha! Tree, final last word, skid marks.
You know, I'm now a Stanley. I'm now a Stanley person. I never thought I was. It was stupid. But I will be
I've always
next.
been a Stan Lee person, though.
Yeah. Anyways, next Tuesday, I will be in Geneva on the Lake at the Cove with Jimmy Ward doing stand-up.
There you go.
My stand-up, dude, from that show at Tricky Tortoise that you guys put together, it has blown up
Nice.
like crazy. The show I have on Saturday, I'll be at near West Theater on Detroit.
It's for
Sean.
Mr. Sean.
Yeah, Mr. Sean.
Okay.
And I went and I Googled the place. I was like, this isn't a bar. This
No,
is
it's
like a
nice. It's a
legit.
theater. That's why I said when I saw it, I'm like, this actually, like, tickets are $30, and it's like a nice theater. It's like
I'm like,
really nice.
This is crazy to me. Because now I'm like, all right, now I really actually have to start. I started writing jokes for the show that you guys put on.
But the thing is, you're funny naturally. That's like, some stand-ups can't do that. They have to like prepare and like, I like how you just go into it, just fuck it.
Yeah. I can't stop it. Because honestly,
You should maybe start off your set and be like, hey, I don't prepare my jokes. I'm talking from my heart right now. And if you don't like it, fuck you.
because the day of the show at Tricky Tortoise, I had stuff written down. I used maybe a third of it.
Right.
It's like just something to fall back on. Though.
Yeah, after I got to that point where I was like, the only thing that's getting me through this is I got 5 White Claws in the back and Brandon's paying for all of them. From that on, I just wung it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, I couldn't
Ed
believe
wung it.
Yeah.
Ed really wung it.
I was just trying to drink, all right? Leave me alone.
Did I tell you the 2 rules that he had for that show? Don't get drunk. Fucking make sure you're prepared of like how you're introducing the next people.
I got so bored.
And he forgot like 2 of their names. Like he had 2 jobs.
Hey, it's hard having ADHD.
You have
on
a
this
hand
level.
that you can write things on.
I even had my phone set up with notes, and I still fucked up.
I told him, don't read off your phone. Have like a note card and like for each person. Have 2 little words that remind you of what to say. Fucking completely fucked up.
Oh well, it happens. Do better next time.
I just realized your guys' shorts are shorter than mine. This is weird. You guys are showing a lot more leg than I am.
Do you like
It's hot outside.
Do you like it hairy or El Dante?
Fucking Rufus. Fucking Kim Possible over there.
I got hair where I need it, George.
The naked mole rat.
It's on my
Tree, what's your
balls.
final word? Last skid marks.
I don't know. I'll be in Cleveland. I don't even know. I don't
That's
even know.
right. That was your last game machine.
Yeah, and
She
then
did
I'll be at
tag your
Geneva
show.
Geneva at the Cove on the 1st. I don't know what else to say. What is there something else I'm supposed to say?
That's going to do it for tonight's show of the Abraham Drinking Podcast. My final last skid mark is always live and die with the deep ball. Please share the show, tell a friend, follow us across social media.
Write us a review, give us a star.
Write us a review, give Ed a star as well. You did good. That's going to do it for tonight's show. Catch us next week and throughout the week. Hasta la vista.